In this video, I'm going to show you all about this action camera from XTU. It's called the Max 2 and it can record in 6K. Wow. So if you're looking for a video that will show you the unboxing, some footage and how to use it, you're in the right place, so stick around. Right, so this is the unboxing of the action camera. It's the XTU Max 2. I'm just going to take my glasses off so I can see. This is a 6K 30 frames per second. It actually says on the back, so we've got 6K 30 frames per second. It does 4K in 60 or 30 frames per second, which is amazing. 2.7K, 1440 and 1080p. 1080p you can do up to 180 frames per second. Wow, that's amazing. Loads of other things as well, some image stabilization, Super 3. I wonder if that's better than the normal EIS. Be good to find out. So 4K 30, 1080p, 60 view supported. The SD card, it supports up to 512 gig, which is good. And hopefully we've got 2 batteries. Right, let's have a look at inside. Let's see what we've got going on here. Whoops. Second box. Yep. Alright, so, wow. Okay, we're going in. I like it so far. That's good, good, good. Everything that you need so far. Let's just get that out of the way. And what's in here? So, if you're a stranger to these action cameras, they always come with everything you can think of that you need for your action, whatever you need to do. So there's a bicycle mount, and then you've got some cable ties, and you've got the USB to USB-C charger. You've got some straps for any additional strapping that you need to do, and there'll be more bits in here. Lots and lots of bits. So let's just empty it out. Okay, so we've got a extra mount for it, a case for it. So this would be for the when you want to get the audio, because that's a sealed unit that's on there at the moment. There's no holes on the back. So this is for underwater usage. This is for overwater usage. Then we got there's a microphone, USB-C microphone, some clips, and some more adapters. All in bags as well. It's the first time I've seen it in all in bags. Excellent so far. 2 thumbs up so far. This is the best camera that I've had a look at, I think, so far. So let's just have a look. Move all this over here. Also in the box, we've got the instruction manual. And it's quite thick, so it's got different languages in there. That's good. Let's put that over there. Put that over. Let's have a look at the camera. Okay. This is an interesting top because this one's easier to use. There's other ones where you have to press a button and pull sideways and then open it. But this is one easier because you just clip it open like that. So we've got it open. Like I said, it's a sealed unit. God, that was really tight. So there's the rubber sealed unit there. And the actual camera itself is enclosed, I think. So, no. I was going to say you might be able to take this one underwater itself, but I don't think you can do that. It's a really nice camera, actually. Really, really nice. I do like that it's got a front screen on the front as well, and there's a screen on the back. I wonder if it's touch screen. Oh, hang on. Is there only one battery? Okay. That's interesting. It's the first time I've seen that. Only one battery included. Is that right? Yeah, looks like it. There's only one battery. I mean, it's not the end of the world. You just charge the unit, which then charges that battery. But I think people like to have spare batteries to go straight into it. In case this one runs out, then you want to go straight away and put the other battery in there. Okay, that's interesting. Hopefully there's some power in it, so let's turn it on. Is there a USB? There's no. Which is the power? Oh, what's this here? Ah, okay, so there's the USB-C and a mini HDMI, I believe that is. So I'm trying to turn it on. Pressing the wrong button. Oh, it's the button on the side, is it? There we go. Oh, hello. SD card inserted. Is there? Oh yes, of course there is. So is it touchscreen? Yes, it is. It's touchscreen. Excellent, like that. Swipe down to enter the shortcut mode. Swipe up to switch the current mode. Yep, doing that. Slide left to the parameter settings. Swipe right to open the album. I mean, you could just skip this anyway if you wanted to. Alright, okay, so let's have a look at, so it's on 4K 60 frames per second. I love that, that's brilliant. It's got Wi-Fi, so Max Wireless AirPods. It's interesting. There's a few different, whoa, hello. Quick. Video format. I like you can do video format, frequency, wow. WDR. Is that wide display? Right, anyway, so let's just go back. This one was, oh, that's really good camera, isn't it? I'm really looking forward to trying this out. This is going to be brilliant. Okay, so first test is going down a hill at speed. So hopefully you can hear my voice over the sound of the wind. I've got the microphone on my chest and it's on the outside of my t-shirt. So I'm going to pick up some speed now and I'm going to try and keep on talking. I'm talking a little bit louder because I think I need to. So hopefully you can still hear me. Your car come in. Oh, thank you. She didn't seem very happy about that. I wanted to turn left there really, but I can't really, it's really hard to indicate whilst you're going at speed down a hill and braking at the same time. But anyway, let's get on the pavement and go over this way. And I think that'd be some good recording right there. Okay, now we're rocking 1080p, 180 frames per second. EIS is off and everything is off, so I'm going to try going at some speed as much as I can on this little bit here. So this is yeah, 180 frames per second, no EIS on, going over the bumps, change the gear on its own, silly bike. Yeah, I'm wondering what this looks like. I can't wait to look at all this footage and see afterwards. Avoid the poo at all costs. Very smooth. There we go, we've got some bumps going on here a little bit now. So this is 4K 60 frames per second with the EIS on super. And person. Thank you. Got a bit of bumps there. Pigeon. Okay, so it's not a massively bumpy road, but you know, it's pretty bumpy, and I think that's a good test for the super EIS. Let's go with this little bump here. Okay, mind the dog poo because someone's left big dog poo there. Okay, so this is 4K 30 frames per second HDR. I'm wondering what difference this actually makes. A little bit windy, it's quite a bright day, riding around a car park, looking around. What do you think of that? 4K, 30 frames per second in HDR. Right, so this is 4K, 30 frames per second, super view. Now, I haven't looked at the instructions, so I don't actually know what super view is. Interesting to see what happens when I look at the footage in a minute. So yeah, 4K 30 frames per second, super view. Going over some bumps. Oh. Okay, so this is the big test. This is 6K 30 frames per second. The EIS is off. EIS is unsupported on the 6K. So it's interesting to see what it's like. I mean, this is the same road, just going the other way. A little bit bumpy, but not massive.
let's go with this bump here. There's a little bit of a bump here. Yeah, so that shook a little bit. I wonder what it looks like. And I think what I'll do now is I'll get off and I'll walk at a steady pace. So I'm wondering how this looks when you're just walking at a steady pace. And obviously you've got my head as a natural gimbal. And yeah, you let me know. Let me know in the comments what you think, what this footage is like. Because obviously I don't know yet because I haven't seen it. Okay, so we're testing 4K, 60 frames per second, EIS is on, super, and LDC is off. Testing the bumps and the audio, hopefully. Microphones are right in front of me. Okay, let's go! Slowest ever. Oh, it's wet and muddy. Whoa, there we jump, there we jump. Try not to get too wet. Oh, splashed all up my leg. Oh, this is a good test for the old EIS. A good test there for the old EIS. Electronic Image Stabilization. It's now on super. That's just going to take us around to where we were. That was funny because you beeped at the same time. Oh.
Okay, so let's take a look at the unit itself. So on the back we've obviously got the screen on the back there. The top button there is the shutter button, so that's to take a picture and record a video. And on the side we've got the power button, and then there's a mode button. And on the other side there's the speaker, as you can see if I do that. Speaker there, and on this one, pull that one down and open it up. And we can see inside we've got the USB-C charger and the micro. Let me just get into a position where you can see it. There's a micro HDMI, so you can connect it to a TV for bigger playback images. And so we close that on back, and then on the bottom here you just press this button in and then push it up like so. And then we've got the battery compartment, so there's a battery in there, little tag to pull it out. And then there's the SD card, you can see in there like that. This one comes with it. It's a 64 gig SD card, so it's an XTU one. And then plonk it back in, listen to that click, and then push that back in, so we've got it all nice and secure. Okay, so on the front there's another screen, and then there's the lens. On this one we can actually unscrew this lens, so it doesn't make any difference to the display, doesn't change the way it's recorded. Just for some reason you can take this off. I don't know why. You don't need to take it off to put it in the holders itself. It comes with two holders, the waterproof one and the one with the audio. So I don't know why you need to do that. Maybe in the future we can get some more lenses to put on it. I don't know. Answers on a postcard. Let me know in the comments if anybody knows if we can get any lenses to put on that. That'd be great. Okay, so we've seen everything. Let's see it in action. So we've got long hold button on the top there, which is the power button obviously. and that turns it on. There we go, XTU. So let's get a bit closer. So you see SD card is inserted, it's lovely. Let me just try and hold this still and use one hand. Okay, so scroll down. Okay, so you've got the Wi-Fi, we can change the rotation, we can lock it. This is the audio button. Oops. That is the audio button, I think. Do you know what? I'm not sure what that does. It's not on the instructions. Oh, it's it helps with the image stabilization, I think. So do that and then take that off. No, it's not. I don't know what that is. Hey, I wonder if you guys know. It's not in the instructions, and it'd be interesting to see if we can find out what it is. So we scroll from right to left, and that opens up the video mode. So we've got the resolution, we've got segments, we put that on auto. But you can change it, you can put it on whatever you want to. This is how long it records for until it records a new one. Put it on auto. Audio is on, video encoder, LDC. You can change the EIS, and now if you get the gyro data one, you have to download on mobile phone. You can download the app and you can change the EIS there. But we're going to keep it on super. Super. And there's lots of different options that you can play around with on there. Image quality, you can change the filter. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. You don't have to do that, or you can do it if you don't. And then we scroll up and we've got the, oops, you can't see very well. You've got the different video modes. We've got normal video, lapse video, slow motion, quick stories, underwater, and some other things. Press that one down there. You've got the photo, you've got different options of your taking photos, which is great. There's no other options of that one. That's all you can see is on the screen. So we press back, scroll across from left to right. It shows you what you've recorded, and so you can click on that and it'll just play. It's not very long, so okay, what we'll do is we'll do a short demonstration. I can just get that back, press back, and then we'll just do a recording. Just do a recording of this. There's my keyboard, and don't want to do too long because it's not very good to watch. So then we go across, and then we press play. Oops, so and then we press play. So we can see it, and then we can do this. You can do that, and you can put it into a different place. So when you're recording it and when you want to re-watch it, you can do that, and you can speed it up and you can slow it down, and you can look at the next one. It tells you what your recording quality as well, the resolution as well, which is brilliant. It's all on the screen, which is excellent stuff. So I'm just going to tell you that this, I think this is a great camera. Oh, one more thing to show you, which I completely forgot, is you press and hold this button here on the bottom, and then you get the front screen. So that's good for doing your selfies and whatnot. This is not touchscreen, so you can't do anything in here. What you can do is change, I think it's that button there, change from picture to video, and then you got to make sure that you got the right settings, right recording settings. Otherwise, you have to go back into the back screen and do it again. And then you just press the top button and you start recording. But we don't want to do that because that means we're recording me. Okay, so yes, it's a brilliant camera. There's lots of different resolutions. Let me just show you what we've got here. 6K 30 frames per second. Absolutely amazing that a camera like this can do in 6K, but you can't have the EIS on, which we know already from the footage that we've shown you already. And there's so we've got 4K 30, and then you can put it on 4.3 screens. That's a square. Super view, which just makes it a bit narrower across the screen in the middle. 4K HDR, which looked pretty good. 2K 60 frames, again on 4.3. HDR again. Then we've got 1440. Then 1080p, 180 frames per second. Lots of other different versions of it as well. And super view. You can also do HDR and 1080p, 720 as well, at 240 frames per second. Wow, that's great. And it goes down to 30 frames per second. So there's quite a lot of different options to choose from. I think, in my own opinion, that I think probably 2.7 60 frames per second with the EIS on is probably the best mode that you can use. It's going to be easy to record with, and it would be easier to upload with as well, because it's going to be a shorter, smaller file format. It won't take long to upload and to edit it as well. In my opinion, this is a brilliant camera. I really like using it. I've used it quite a lot, and if you want to get a decent action camera that can do so many different things, this is the one. Okay, so thanks for tuning into my latest video. If you're interested in buying one of these cameras, check out the description below that takes you to the webpage where it's going to be the latest price. And if you haven't done so yet, give me a thumbs up, and then don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell so you don't miss out on any future content. Okay, that's it from me. I've been Lee's Tech Room. See you later. Bye.